Good morning. Welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy. So, yeah, hi. I'm looking after Harley's sleep, and it was a great success. When they were going to go home last night, he just gave Paul a kiss and said, "Bye, Denny. Bye, love you, bye." And no moaning or tears for them as they left. Wasn't even going to say goodbye to everyone. Just playing and enjoying himself. And bye, Denny. So, went straight to bed as well. I was making his bed and he was trying to get in it before I'd even finished making it. And he's been there ever since. Well, apart from one time where he kind of rolled out and put him back in. He, been asleep ever since. Apparently he doesn't get up until about 9, half 9, which might even be a little bit longer because he went to bed later. So I thought, as I was awake, I think we had an Indian last night, and I think that's keeping me awake because I woke up a few times in the night, and I didn't wake Harley up when I went to the loo and stuff like that. Luckily he's a heavy sleeper, which for some reason, this is really annoying, because he's asleep, the bedroom door started going and you think, oh, why would that happen? You know, it never creaks, but it let out the biggest creak every time I opened it and closed it. It was like, thanks. But it didn't wake him anyway, so that was good. But so I've got a few hours. I thought, well, laying there trying to get back off, might as well just go do my videos while I can. So we had an Indian yesterday, and wasn't planning on it, but you know, we thought I was going to make the chili and it would just be us, because I thought that Victoria was going to drop him off on her own, but it turns out everyone came, so we ended up having an Indian, because if I made the chili it wouldn't have been big enough. It was only really going to be big enough for me and Gary, so we had that. And today I said, if we go to Ashford early, we can look around the shops a little bit, then maybe have something to eat, and then take Harley home once Paul's home from work. But we'll be in Ashford already, and so we might do that. There is a restaurant there called Paper Duck that Gary keeps wanting to try, so we might do that. Obviously I think that's Chinese, so I wasn't really going to do a takeaway yesterday and an eat out today, but I was going to make the chili. I don't know, we'll see as the day wears on what we end up doing. But it's been cool actually, and I managed the school run without too much harrowing experience. The worst part of it was I didn't know where I was going, and once I found out, it was all right. And even so, it's really tucked up. As you enter the road, it says, you know, you go around the corner, but it's actually tucked in as you turn, and I luckily found it. But yeah, I've never seen Tyler quite so quiet, and he was so exhausted after his day that he was like vacant. And I said, "Do you have a good day? Did you do much?" Silence. Sat in the car, thought I was going to fall asleep. But yeah, so he had a very, very busy day, I think, eating Play-Doh and stuff. Trust Tyler. So today's movie quote of the day yesterday was, I got a word wrong. It's actually fat guy in a little coat. I thought it was fat man, but it's fat guy. I don't think that made any difference. It was Tommy Boy with Chris Farley, and Angel J Pray and Crochet got that. Linnell and Jane Licorice's mum's husband all got that. So I've got a choice of two now. We're going to go snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? So who did that? What movie is that from? Pussycat quote of the day. It's quite a long one today. Despite the overwhelming evidence to the contrary, humans can still think they domesticated us, when it's obvious that we domesticated them. They're quite maladroit and clumsy in carrying out our wishes, But they can make very good domesticated pets once you get them properly trained. And I think that's definitely how Fluffy sees me. Definitely. You know, as her human that I'm her human that provides, and I'm domesticated. I'm a slave, a cat slave. And now she has Gary as well, because he feeds her in the morning. And the other day he was all pandering to every meow, and I'm like, oh, see, you do like Fluffy, because he's not a cat person. When I said about getting Fluffy, we did have a few yes we were, no we weren't, yes we were, no we weren't. And in the end I was like, well, she's my cat and I'll have to go get her. And so, but when he was living with me at my house, he used to sit and she'd sit by the side of him and stroke her. So you do like Fluffy? So he does, he really likes Fluffy, but he likes to pretend that he's not that fussed. But he is really, he does like Fluffy. I had a long assessment on the phone yesterday. It really annoys me as well, because back in the time when the pandemic first hit, I was off sick from work and my sick pay ran out, and I was getting something called ESA, which it replaces your sick pay, but it's, how can I put this? There used to be two forms of benefit that you could claim. One was the dole and one was income support. So the dole was if you paid your contributions, everyone, regardless of status, was entitled for a year to claim the dole. I mean, if you're, you know, you could get it for longer, but, you know. So anyway, that got replaced by ESA, and it's Employment Support Allowance now. So that is non-means tested, so it doesn't matter what, you know, your circumstances are. The fact that you've paid your stamps, you're entitled to that. So that is what I had when my sick pay ran out. It replaced it for a year and ran out. So when it ended, you can carry on with your claim for ESA for your national insurance contributions only. So it pays your national insurance contribution for you, so that it's for your pension in the future, like your old age pension. So as far as I was aware, that's all that the ESA would be, that's all that they would be in my life for. So she said, oh, I need to give this assessment. And they rang me when I first came out of hospital. I could barely speak. So they said they'd ring me back another time. So she rang me yesterday. An hour and a half I was on the phone. And at the end of it, I said, but I don't actually get any money. I don't understand why you need to do this. She said, oh, well, you should have said, but I wouldn't have done it. I said, but I did say to the previous person who said, no, we have to ring you back. And, you know, from what you said, your answers, it may change. So she said, oh, no, we're just an outside agency and we have no idea the ins and outs of everything. And my name was on a list. I said, oh, okay. She said, so next time they ring, if you don't want to do it, just say, well, I'd rather not. I don't actually get any benefit. So I thought I was on the phone for an hour and a half answering all these intrusive questions about everything that, you know, I can do, what I can't do, how this affects me, how that affects me. And I needn't have bothered. No. And it made me kind of late to get out the door to pick up Tyler from nursery. So, honestly, but I honestly don't understand it, because it's a massive assessment and I haven't had an ESA for ages. You know, I mean, it's been a long time. Oh well. I know next time, don't I, really? Crazy. So, good luck with the movie quote today. I forgot to mention about Nick Crate over on Crochet Rocks. How annoying. And I don't think there's as many Crochet Rocks people watch this, although I don't know why. I will try and have to pull them over. So this, I still need to grow this channel. I need to get it up to 1,000. I know it will be better once I can do some cooking recipes and stuff like that. And some more content. But I do need to grow this and Rocksteady. Rocksteady grows a little more than this one. That one, Rocksteady, needs a watch hour. So it's like, can't win. But I need to grow them both. So maybe if you guys can like and share and do all that business, I would appreciate it. So I feel like a little bit more movement over this side. It's not right yet. You know, still a bit wonky, but I feel that there's more movement, which is good. Still numb. A bit annoying. I keep getting a pain in it. Like a sharp pain. But I did in my scar when that was, I think the fluid is going. You know, like when it's moving, and every now and then the nerve hurts. I think that's when it's coming back, like tingling and like the little pinching kind of feelings. So yeah, maybe that's it. But I've not had any more problems with fibres on my scar. The other day I had a fibre come out. I thought it was a stitch, but maybe it was a bit of dressing, I don't know, but it possibly looked like a stitch anyway. How strange was that? I don't want that to happen again. So don't really know what we're going to be doing today. I've got the child seat in the car. It's Tyler's one really, but Gemma didn't need it because she's got two, and so she needs to take Tyler to nursery today. She can like take him, and it all depends on what's happening with Mike today as to whether I have to pick Tyler up again. So obviously I don't want to go to Ashford before I know, because that would be a bit mad dash back. So I need to know that first, if she's picking him up or if she isn't, or if he's back in time. But I have the car seat, so I'd have to do it. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? I wouldn't be able to take Harley to pick Tyler up. I'd have to leave him with Gary, I think. So anyway, or no, Gary can't get him, I don't think. But hopefully it won't come to that anyway. Hopefully. So Mike, I rang him this morning, make sure he was awake, and he was, and it was 7:30. And I knew he wanted to wake up at 7:30 because he needed to get there for his assessment. He's having an MRI angiogram as well. So he said, I'm awake and I'm rushing. So I said, with all the stuff, and and so I did speak to him, but he should be there now. So my thoughts are kind of drifting to Mike, although it's it's just a test. So, but it's worrying nevertheless what the outcome will be. Anyway, I'm gonna get off and upload this. I had eggs for breakfast yesterday. I'll probably have them again. Seems to be my thing. I've got cereal, but I don't know. Something stops me having cereal with oat milk or any other milk. It's not milk. So, I'm not really, apart from warm ones, which the flavours take over. So yeah, I'm kind of a bit not really there with that. Maybe I will as time goes by. I've got them in the cupboard. I keep looking at them thinking I should eat them. But so far I haven't. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Take care. Good luck with my movie quote. Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? So I'm sure that one's a little bit more easy. Well, it is for me. Anyway, bye for now. See you soon and take care.